Yabba dabba doo. One two one two one two one two one two one two 1212. I'm back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. I'm back for more, yo. Let's see what's going on with our mic here. Make sure everything is sounding copacetic and sounding crisp. Let's get some people over here before we even get it popping. I don't even feel like going on Instagram and doing all that blah, 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 blah. Phone lines are open. We will be taking your calls. If y'all want to join in on the conversation, the number is on the screen, also in the description below. Call us 437-345-6870. And we're going to talk today about the whole Tory Lanez thing. What else is going on? The baby, Mike Tyson. We'll get into some Toronto stuff as well. Well, the Toronto stuff is at the top. Hoodballer, what up? We are out here. How's my mic sound, Hoodballer 9? I want to make sure that we have a crisp audio today for the stream. For the scream. Alex Smith, big ups from Vancouver, and that Rascals interview was dope. Thank you. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. How's my mic sounding? I want to make sure that everything is sounding crisp and nice before we get our chat going on today. Let me make sure I change these chat colors. What's the colors on the thing? Black. I'm going to change my chat to yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Butter. I want to get a nice crowd in here before we get it started. Hit the like button too. You know what I mean? Do me a quick favor. Hit that like button. This sounds good, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just changing the font colors here so you guys can see the chat on the screen better. Background color yellow. No. Theme. Clean. Let's see. Color. Yeah, I want to talk about this Tory Lanez thing though. I think a lot of people are jumping on Meg Thee Stallion's back. And, you know, I'm always down to support the home team, but I got to be objective when I'm doing this media thing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get y'all people's opinion on it, because from the title that I put up here, don't look too good for our boy right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all and be like, things are great. Case looks fine. I don't know, man. Looks kind of sticky, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if I should pull up the actual thing. I could pull up some of it from my Instagram page, but I don't want to pull up something from Gayle King and them over there, because that's how man them get slopped. But this has been an ongoing case now for the last 2 years, and I want to get y'all opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez representing B-Town, representing Toronto. For the people who are in the States, they're like, is he from Toronto? I think he's from Toronto. He's from Toronto. You know what I mean? If you want to get specific, then B-Town. From my knowledge of Tory Lanez, he's representing a lot of different places too. Like, man's made his moves in Montreal. Son of a missionary preacher. So he's definitely had to do his rounds. But we want to know today what y'all think and how y'all think this case is going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? This is a dub for Tory right now, because with this new revelations via the Gayle King interview, things are looking kind of sticky. For the people who are on the YouTube right now, I got the Instagram open. Big salute to the people on Instagram right now. We're on YouTube Live, youtube.com/WeLoveHipHopNetwork, the main channel. Make sure to subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Salute if you already did. But tap into the main channel. We're on live right now. The phone lines are open. Okay? I'll spit that number for y'all. 437-345-6870. We are taking your calls, and you will be live on the air for this transmission. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the people in the chat on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Big shouts to Hoodballer9 who popped up early. Alex Smith, Sergio, Utman A, BJ Gill. We out here. Make sure to hit that like button. Let's get them likes up. Today we are talking about the Tory Lanez incident. Whew, some loud, holy fuck. Yeah, today we're talking about the Tory Lanez incident, and I want to get y'all opinions on this. So make sure to pull up on our YouTube channel right now. It's super easy for the people, especially the people who are already subscribed. Bear with me. A little under the weather. I don't got the, you know what I'm saying? Did the little, what do you call it? The home remedy test or the home test where you stick the fucking Q-tip up your damn nose. I did all that today. Came out negative. Just a little regular cold. Not the... You know what I'm saying? Let me post a number in the chat over here on Instagram. I want to get people's opinions on this Tory Lanez thing. I could hear myself fucking chat, blah, 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 chat. But I want to get the people's opinions on what y'all think the outcome of this Tory Lanez debacle is going to be. 3 years in the process. The trial is set for September, early September. You know what I'm saying? And right before the trial drops, Gayle King, who seems to be the go-to, the quarterback when it comes to let's break a black man's back. They called in Gayle King, said, time to take down your brothers. Are you ready? Are you prepared for the assignment? Gayle said, aye, sir. Who do we have today? Well, we have a gentleman by the name of Daystar Peterson, PKA Tory Lanez, publicly known as Tory Lanez, and we got to bring him down. You ready for this one, Gayle? Can you handle this one? The R. Kelly one was a little bit sticky. Are you okay from that one? Are you sure you're going to be able to do this? And she got the job done. You know what I'm saying? Gayle to the rescue. But yeah, pull up. I want to get y'all opinion on this. On this whole Tory Lanez case. Do you think with the revelations, with everything that's popped off right now, with this Meg Thee Stallion interview, with the clips that were released over the weekend, as well as the whole interview that's available right now, I guess it's on CBS because it's a TV thing. Do you think this is the nail in the coffin, as they say, for this case? Or, I was hearing some commentary on, was it Academics? Who was saying that to him, this is her setting herself up just in case she actually loses the case. Because if she loses the case, she's going to look crazy. But if she loses and she still comes out as the victim, then she'll be able to save some face. She said, he ain't smash. That's cap. That little nigga ain't smash. But Kelsey, the friend that we're still waiting to get some testimony from, we'll get all of that in the trial. She's saying he did smash. Matter of fact, he smashed both of them. I want to play the thing from the thing. Yo, for the people on Instagram, pull up on Twitch. I'm going to play a little bit of the clip from the interview. I'll do what I can to like not get copywritten today. Let's see what I could find here. Uno momento. Let's get my screen ready here. Because it got sticky, yo. It got super sticky. And the timing is just impeccable. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be know how to really, really set up moments in great timing so that everybody just makes it feel like it's, oh, this is surprising. Oh, this is out the blue. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that way. Everything's by design. Mind you, this is not going to be the only thing we're talking about today. I also want to talk about a few Toronto. Well, I want to keep it a few other American topics going on as well. You know what I'm saying? Was Mike Tyson wrong for giving that guy, the light beats? You didn't give him the full intensity. Let me beat the shit out of you beats. Give him the light ones. Some Dr. Dre beats. You know what I'm saying? Henry Rock Kennel. The feedback is the Instagram. You ain't going to get the full power of the microphone unless you pull up on YouTube. So pull up. The phone line is available on the screen so that you guys can get your opinions off. And we want to hear from the people then. You know what I'm saying? And the phone number is also pinned. So holla at your boy. And he will be previewed live. Let me get off of Instagram here. Walk off Instagram. Okay, I'm going to play some of this here. Let's see. Let me get the window capture. I'm usually on Twitch, and I have everything all prepped and ready to go. But today I decided, you know what? Straight up on the YouTube shit, yo. Going to be more YouTube streams, showing more love to the YouTube people, them. That's what I do out here. You show love. Let's see what she's saying. Let's see what Shorty's saying.
Never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to
right.
That it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, bitch. And
damn, oh, shit.
It's like, oh my God.
Fam, I don't know about y'all. There's a few people who've been saying fake tears, fake tears, fake tears, fake tears, fake tears. Okay? And don't get me wrong. Team Canada all day. But why y'all assuming that the tears are fake? Why does everybody automatically assume that Meg Thee Stallion is lying? Are we so, did she fuck up her character so much? Did she say too many things along the last 2 years that this has been going on that now her word doesn't hold as much weight? Or do we just not believe women? Whatever happened to believe all women? Does that not apply to Meg Thee Stallion? That shit gets thrown out the door when it comes to Meg? No, what? Believe all women except for Meg. She lying. She gotta be lying. Now here's the thing. I'm playing devil's advocate here. And I'm gonna play it just a little longer. Because let this be somebody that we don't like. Like, don't get me wrong. The Americans are not ecstatic about Tory Lanez. They don't love him. Okay? But they like him enough. Okay? They like him enough where it's not so easy to ostracize him. Just get him out of here. Fuck that guy. He's useful. He writes these songs. You know what I'm saying? He can pen you out a nice hit if you need it. You mean go back to Canada? No. Not yet. Because he's likable. We like him. So automatically, if he's like, nah, I ain't do it. Because we like him, he's not like, if it was 6ix9ine, for example, somebody that we all have established in hip hop, a lot of people do not like. They don't like him. He's not a favorite. If 6ix9ine had the same things to say, is it automatic? Nah, he lying. He's lying. She's telling the truth. He must have shot her. Look at the fucking rainbow head kid. Of course he shot her. Don't believe him. He's a liar. Right? That's just the energy that I'm just kind of seeing right now. I'm not saying that I'm right about this. I'm just saying this, the kind of the energy I'm feeling right now, where it's like, because we like the person in question, it's automatic. No, there's no way. It's like we're parents. He ain't shoot her. My son? No way. Never my son. And like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. I ride with the home team. But what if she ain't lying? Then what? I want to hear from y'all. Big salute to Sergio. He's saying, oh, Lee, there's a lot of comments in here. Okay, so let's start with AK. Exactly. Why are people assuming she's lying? Oh. Sergio says, saying he's on his Eddie Murphy Harlem Nights. I don't know. Like, okay. I feel like I'm a good judge of acting. I just feel like I'm an okay judge of acting. I know a good movie. I know when a good performance is happening in the movie. Right? I don't look at that and I automatically say, oh, crocodile tears. Oh, she lying. Oh, she's a trash actress. Like, big salute to academics, but like, that was one of the first things he said. Oh, garbage performance. You're not getting no Oscar anytime soon. Like, I don't know. She seemed kind of convincing to me. Sorry. I don't want to be like sniffling in the fucking microphone here. Let me pull this back up just so y'all can see.
Like, he shot a couple of times. Mm-hmm. And I
so
was
is he
scared.
in the car, shooting from the car? Megan,
Can I rewind that a bit? Let me rewind that a bit. And I have it at a nice little close-up. Let's go to her eyes. The eyes don't lie. Yo, she looks... Yo, nobody wants to look like this on camera. Like, nobody's in a hurry to, like, show their... Oh, this is what my crying face looks like. This is not an impressive way to want to look. Like, nobody's in a rush to look like this. And like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. I need you people. Hit that phone line right there. Phone line is on the screen. and let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because getting sticky right now, fam. It's getting very sticky. Let's play it.
I
So
was
is
so
he in the
scared.
car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window,
Okay.
shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take.
Now, here's where people are saying that she may be lying. Okay? Where people are getting that from. Because I guess from what people are saying right now, originally, she said she had her back turned and she didn't know who shot her. And now how all of a sudden you have all these extra details about how he was standing on top of the car, or standing outside the window, dance, bitch, dance. And he was letting off the ting. Now, I could understand there where people would be like, well, she's capping. Why didn't she say that before? Why did she say she had her back turned? She don't know. Somebody shot me. She's calling in here. Yo.
Yo, Friday.
What up?
What's going on?
What's
Is it live right now?
We are live. You're live on the air. You don't got to give me your real name or whatever, but what's
No, I'm definitely not. Definitely not.
or give me your street name and where you repping, family.
No, I'm calling from somewhere up young.
Okay.
Around Young and Dundas. So
Okay, downtown, man. So talk to me. What you think about this whole Tory Lanez thing going on? Do you think that make the Stallion is capping?
I can't say if she's capping because how would I know, right? I'm a human, right? You can only go off what she's saying. But the thing is, she never done a lie detector test, right?
Ooh, talk to Ting.
No, that's all I really gotta say. That's all I really gotta say. Like, wait till it gets to the court with the evidence. Okay, we can see, but still, I never heard one person say lie detector test. So that's all. I don't know. She like the interview. Let her speak. Let her say her part. This happened to her, right? So we gotta believe what she's saying off of face value because it's all women. You know, we have to.
Yeah,
Right?
No, for sure.
But the thing is, if she's lying, I don't know. Maybe lie detector test. I don't know.
The lie detector test will tell the tale. Well, listen, family.
Maybe.
Thank you for tapping
Okay.
in, family. I appreciate you.
All right, Friday. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, you done know.
Okay. Done know.
I got a 604 number that was coming in from Vancouver. I just missed. If y'all want to call back right now. Big salute to the homie that just called in from Young Street. You know what I'm saying? The Young Street Anonymous, let's call him. You know what I'm saying? Lie detector test. Oh, I should have loaded up my sound effects. Holy, I need a X-File sound for that one right there. I wonder if Tory's team is actually putting together, is asking for that for the trial. Or if they're like, nah, let's stay away from that. Because it could work one of two ways. Let's say she's telling the truth. If they're like, we need a lie detector test. She jumps on the lie detector test, tells her testimony, and the little squigglies don't even move. It's just clean. Then what? They're like, I need another one. Take another test. I need 3. Yo.
Yo, Friday, what's going on, man?
What's going on? Who this?
It's E3 Entertainment from the West Coast, man. I just wanted to say, I'm sure Megan was around Tory to get some clout in the first place initially, and she got what she wanted, man. No? She's gotten 2 years of FaceTime on how many platforms?
Okay, I hear you. I'm going to push back. Do you think that she gets more clout from being with him, or at the time when he got with her, he was getting more clout from being with her? Because remember, she's hot in the scene too, bro.
Yeah, at the time that stuff went down, I mean, you're right. Megan was probably bubbling a little bit more than Tory, and he probably used offer. But man, Tory's an amazing marketer. Look what he's doing. He's out there and making it happen. They're both not idiots. At the end of the day, they're in the entertainment game for a reason, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Okay, well, go.
is what it is. I just want to say to Toronto, look out for some press and international collabos. We working on something. Just wanted to throw it out there.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Good looking.
All right, peace.
Bless.
Okay, so let me know if I can be of service.
Yo. Who this? Oh, they hung up. Whoever the last person who just call back, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be setting up an official phone line where, you can have a queue and all that. But I want to see if the people out there in Toronto want to start getting into these conversations here. Because there's one thing for us to be podding out here, you know what I'm saying, having conversations amongst ourselves, pre-recording them, and then checking in the comments to see what y'all think. However, I really would rather sometimes to get y'all opinions live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Rather than bashing our head in the comment, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking. No, well, let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? I rate it. And y'all brought some good points right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, lie detector test, the whole, I seen somebody in the comments saying about Tory smashing everything. Yeah, he was going crazy for a sec. And the clout thing. Yes, the homie from Vancouver about clout. She did get a lot of clout off of him. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, at the time when they first were like starting to be seen together, that was a good look for Tory. When she first jumped into, and just to bring it back, if y'all remember during the whole quarantine radio time, this is the first inclinations that we had that they even knew each other, that they were on a friendly basis at all. Y'all remember that, right? When she first jumped onto quarantine radio and she started twerking and Tory was like, oh, they were gonna link up later. They're acting like, oh my God, my friend, oh, twerk for me. But nah, that was like, I'm just checking in on you, making sure you behaving yourself. I'm gonna pop up later after you get off the Instagram. Give you some of the Stallion pum pum. All over his face. You know what I'm saying? Right? Shit was sweet back then. But when I seen that, you know what I mean? Big salute to the homie who just called in, but I was like, ooh, Tory's coming up even more. He got himself a big rapper chick. Kissed my teeth. I said, wet, wet, wet. From then, I knew something was going on. You know that kind of thing, like, you could tell, like, when you see two people interacting with each other and they try to act like they don't smash, but you could tell from the outside when you're looking at their banter, y'all fucking. I could tell y'all fucking. You ain't fooling me, fam. You knocking that down. You're knocking that down. Right? So it was a very equal, in my opinion, an equal exchange of the clout. You know what I'm saying? If she was worth 50 clout points, he was worth maybe 55 clout points. You know what I'm saying? Let's combine it and let's get 105 clout points in this hip hop game. Right? The thing is now that shit went left, who do we like more? I've realized we like Tory more, I guess. And y'all, for the people who are in here right now, make sure to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get this shit up to like 50 likes. Let's get it to 50 likes before we even get it really, really popping. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things in the game. Hip-hop. Killy. Apparently he's back. You know what I'm saying? But this right now, this right here, I'm going to play a little bit more of this. This is messy. Just like I like it.
The wrong step. I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life at that
I
time?
was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
I heard somebody say something crazy on Star yesterday. How this chick from the hood and she never got shot at before? Just because you're from the hood doesn't mean that automatically you had to duck a bullet. Like, there's a lot of people who just go to work every day, go to school. You know what I mean? They see violence around, but they're not into bullshit. So, like, my bad. Toronto ambiance. They're not up into things, so, like, they don't got to worry about getting shot. Kiss my teeth out. Wait, you said she's a snitch? Can we cover that part, please? Ladies and gentlemen? Is she a snitch? Because this has been the consensus since this whole thing has happened. Like, you know, Meg's a snitch. We had Chromas at her head top calling her all kind of snitches. But is she technically considered a snitch? Sorry, AK says, speaking of being in the hood, sirens in the background. I'm not in the hood, yo. I'm right by a fire station. Oh, shit. Oh, you fuck. Sleeky604 says, no, she's not from the streets. No, she's just a hood chick. You can grow up in the hood and just be there in the hood. You don't have to be like outside banging with the guys. She could have had a hood boyfriend that, like, you know, drug dealer boyfriend that she driving around with, and like nigga shot at the whip. You know what I'm saying? You know, could be one of those scenarios. But isn't she like a college chick? Isn't this what we got to know her for? Like, she was like going back to college and all types of shit in her shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling this picture back up here, and now I'm like, my mind is kind of changing as I look at it. Give me a quick second. I need to grab a fucking Kleenex. Holy. I told you all in the beginning of this, for the people who are just popping in, I took the, you know, the nostril test there, the swabs for the, it said negative. So it's just a common cold, guys. Fear none. I'm not a super spreader. But she's not a gangster. She's a civilian. Isn't she like a woman's volleyball player or some shit like that? Like, does she have to abide by the street rules? You know what I'm saying? She can't be on the, you see something, say something. You ever hear that saying? If you see something, say something. She can't be that? What do you mean, how dare I? Why can't she be on the women's volleyball team, fam? She's tall as a motherfucker. It's either the volleyball team or the basketball team. Because she was playing lacrosse over there in Houston or wherever she's from. She's kicking ass on the lacrosse team, just kicking down white girls left and right. Boom, boom. I've seen Megan Thee Stallion in person, like up close. OVO Fest 2019? 2019 was the last OVO Fest, right? Right? I'm laughing at the comments here. You guys are crazy. 2019 was the last OVO Fest, if I'm not mistaken. If not 2018, okay, before the whole thing popped off, right? She performed. And we were like in the backstage area. We weren't with the civilians, okay? We had the laminate and shit, the laminate passes and stuff. We were backstage doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? Getting free catered food. Just doing us. Baca was there. Who else was back there? Chubbs was there. Hush, what up? Everybody was back there, yo. Holy. Lloyd was like right where my one of my lighting kits is, or lighting stands here. You guys can't see, but like right there. Yo, that's Lloyd. Holy shit. Yo, that's Murder Beats. And he's not nice. I'm just playing. But lo and behold, in all her glory, was Megan Thee Stallion. Let's see what this is. Florida.
Yo, Friday.
What up?
Yo, bro, just me in the stream, bro. I was trying to let you know, bro. You gotta go check out my dog, new Toronto artist.
What's his name?
I Run You. He's a streamer.
You?
Yeah, he's a streamer.
Okay, what's he? He's on YouTube under I Run You?
Yeah, but it's YEW.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. I can't play it here because I'm on YouTube, but I Run.
Yeah, I Run, and then YEW.
Oh shit, he pops up right away, fam. He's got high search engine optimization.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Check him out, bro. I think you'll fuck with it. He's not consistent, but I think you'll fuck with his music. Especially since he's a streamer, it's like a new, different perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. I just pulled it up on the screen right now. I'm gonna hit the subscribe right now. Bow!
Yeah, bump his shit, bro. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Once I get off the stream, because we'll get copywritten here, I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Oh, yeah. But I don't even think he's signed or anything. Like, he's independent, you feel me? So, but I don't know if you want to take that risk.
It's his YouTube video, so YouTube will slap me.
Yeah, it's his YouTube video. It's not even, he's not signed, he's not linked to no majors, no nothing. So there shouldn't be no copyright. But, I mean, if you want to play it safe, I'll tell you.
No. Trust me. I'll get slapped by YouTube for playing somebody else's YouTube video. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, bet. But yeah, let me know what you think, bro. Just like, whenever you get a chance, it's like, mention that shit. I'll be tuned in. I always tap into the video, so just send me a little 1, 2.
Yeah, you're calling in from whatever. You're calling in from the States, no?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm from the States, bro. I just peeped that shit like a month or 2 ago. I was just trying to see what the Canadian scene's like, whatever. I thought y'all was some funny, cool dudes, whatever.
Respect.
I was just praying y'all shit. Yeah, bro. Fuck with y'all. Heavy.
Respect, brother. Thank you for calling in. I'm gonna definitely check out the homie right here. I Run You.
Yeah, dog. I Run You. Fuck with it.
Okay. Good looking out, fam.
All right, bro. Safety.
Peace. Okay. Yeah, check out I Run You here on Instagram, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And the phone lines are open for anybody who wants to call in. Y'all can see it on the bottom of the screen right.
I never put my hands on anybody.
Whoa. Chill, Meg. Chill. You hear a big man talking right now, fam? Just chill out. Yeah, numbers on the screen right now, 437-345-6870. We are taking your calls, as you can hear. And the calls are coming in clear, clean, crisp, consistent. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Tory Lanez. We've been supporting Tory Lanez from the day one. We'll be supporting him all the way till the trial. And real shit, I ain't even gonna be on some cap and shit. Like if he gets found guilty, I'm not gonna be like, oh no way. No, you're a waste shoot for that. If it's guilty and it's clearly like the man did it, you can't support it. I'm not gonna be the one who's be like, well, shit, because he's Canadian, it's okay for him to shoot a chick. No, I don't make it right. Let's be real now. But from the way that the story has panned out, and from the way that the industry moves, I've really been looking at the way the industry moves more than anything. Because the industry is full of fake people, okay? Fake ass people. So a lot of people will only move or do something if it's in their best interests, okay? So when it comes to somebody like Tory Lanez, if he's too radioactive and he's going to cost you a bag to be around, you know, it's going to be a bad look for your brand to have this guy around because he's supposed to be violent towards women and blah, blah, blah. A lot of these guys, if they know that there's a chance that he's guilty, okay, a lot of these fake industry people, they will not even step close to this guy with his 10-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? However, he hangs out with Quavo, not even just Quavo, all the Migos. They're shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? All the veneers in the air. Ha, 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 ha. Rich man laughing. You know what I'm saying? He's hanging out with the boy. He's crossing him over on the court. Him and Drizzy. Ha, 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 ha. Good old time, pal, buddy, friend. I'm not saying that them niggas is fake, but I'm saying you got the baby. You got all these niggas who hang with him. You know, yes, a few people took him off the songs and whatever. But for the most part, as soon as like the whole thing first popped off, 2 months after that, everybody was back fucking with him again. So I say all that to say, if they're so sure that they can hang out with him, there may be something to this whole him being innocent. Because them mans are worth millions of dollars. Their brands are worth millions of dollars. The record companies have millions, hundreds of millions invested in and making from these guys. Okay? Publicists are around, managers are around. They'll tell the guys, don't hang around with him. He shot a chick. It's not a good look. Your brand's gonna suffer if you hang out with this guy. But I'm not hearing that. I'm seeing these guys just hanging out like as if homie ain't got a case. You're telling me all these mans are just waiting for September to pop off and then they're just going to not be his friend anymore? I don't know about that. It just doesn't seem plausible to me. You know what I'm saying? Where all these people will just be like, okay, we'll just wait 2 years and hang out with you for the next 2 years. But I hope you're innocent, homie. Like there must be more than just him telling them, no, it ain't me. For them to be like, yeah, all right, let's hang out. What you saying later, bruh? Come down to the studio. I need a tune. Kiss My T-Dot wants to know, oh, salute, Rock Boy Ninja, what up? It's calling her Megan Smollett. I don't want to repeat that part, bro. Why, Rock Boy? Why? So we're all under the assumption that she's lying. Or not we, y'all. I'm objective. I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. But like, I can see that 90%, and not just y'all here in the comments here, you know what I'm saying? But like in the hip hop culture, as soon as the news went out, cap, fitted cap, trucker hat, bucket cap. It's a fucking dad hat. Holy shit. Nobody was like, those are some pretty convincing tears. Poor girl. Like, y'all are harsh, fam. Like, you never really took that in. Like, we're a harsh culture of hip hop, yo. We really need some convincing. Like, yeah. Well, you was walking like 2 days later. Come on, bitch. You ain't get shot. Why are you twerking like that? Maybe she didn't get shot that bad. Maybe it was a fragment. It wasn't the whole fucking whatever 9mm shell goes. Like, imagine this is the foot. Sing right into the back of her foot. Boom, right out the top. That's what would happen if like a bullet like went inside your foot. Like my hand, because I got some pretty big hands, wink, wink. That's about the equivalent of the size of like somebody's foot, let's say. Let's say her foot. Let's say her foot is about this big more. This is one of Megan's feet right here. Okay? The toes, this is the toes over here, and this is the back of the foot. All right? Let me bring the screen bigger so y'all can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? Here are the toes. Here's her heel. Gallop, 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 gallop. If she gets shot in the foot, okay, the bullet has to go, it would either have to go ping, ping, but it's going to have to come out if it goes in. You understand what I'm saying? Like if it goes in, what comes in must go out. It's not like the torso where like the trajectory of, let's say, a 22 will probably get stuck inside of you, right? Because it's not strong enough. I heard. Not strong enough to go all the way through your body, right? But a foot, even if it's a deuce, it'll go right through that shit. Ping, right into the sidewalk. So if you get one of those, you're not walking away from that, fam. Click 2 a.m. said Dr. Friday. I'm just giving you my breakdown of how I heard shit be happening when you bust off a thing. You know, I don't know. Never even been close to one, even though like I went away for one. But I've never been close to one in my life. Don't even know what those look like. Don't even know how those things are heavy as fuck. You ever notice in the movies, niggas be shooting the guns, pop, 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 flipping them up, putting it. Guns are heavy, okay? Stop the cappery. It's not that easy just fling it. It's just as heavy as fuck. It's metal, bro. Relax. But I'm saying, if you got the foot here and a bullet hits it, it's broken. Okay, let me stop playing. Let's say this is her foot. Boom, bullet goes in, foot's either exploding or like bad things are happening to the foot. It's tin, not listen. Shh. You know too much. But if a fragment hit it, she might could twerk tomorrow or in a couple of days. 72 hours, I'm back to the twerk. I remember the first time that y'all, like, we seen her twerking, she did like a very, like a high level risky, what would I call this? A high level of difficulty twerk. It wasn't just a regular, well, I'm not going to reenact the twerks, so let's relax. But it wasn't just a regular hands on the knees, what y'all them be doing. She did some, where you're doing like some squats, and like she was down on the ground and doing the twerk at the same time. It was very acrobatic and had a high level of difficulty, where even some of the best twerkers in the world wouldn't be able to pull off this twerk trick without practice the day before. And she did it effortlessly. Y'all remember? You remember that video? She was like stooped down low. Like, let's say that my table here, she was like, her head would be about here. And she was like, stooped down low, doing the twerk. Right? Like, don't get me wrong. Meg Thee Stallion is nothing. Oh, she's far from a heifer. Okay? She's sturdy. Like, she's tall, legs thick, belly, like no belly. That's like a lot of muscle over there. You know what I'm saying? Muscle and like well-proportioned fat. You know what I'm saying? But not like, she don't got cellulite. Like I'm telling you, like I seen her in person. Seen her coming out the trailer. Like, is that Meg Thee Stallion? I swear to God. I didn't run up on her. But when she was up on the stage, and from where the angle that even where we were like right there on the side where like they had like that VIP-ish kind of section, right by the side of the stage. And when she donned the stage, I was like, that's a fucking Amazon. Holy shit. Like, yo, Tory was knocking that down, fam. He is a Don. Okay? With no disrespect to him. Okay? But he's not a tall, big, brolic nigga. He's a little nigga. Nigga gotta climb up that thing to hit the pum-pum, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like literally take her down. Down. There we go. Oh, my bad. Down. You know what I'm saying? All I'm hearing is like cowboy music in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're done with that, you're like, yeah. You fucking lay your tall ass down. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean that. That's why she's tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, the nigga, the tabloids is like, he's 5'3", he's 5'2", he's 4'9". The nigga's like 5'6", 5'7", okay? Even though that's still not a tall nigga. You take down something like her, fam, the girl's like 6'3" with the heels on, fam. No cap. You gotta be proud of yourself, fam. You're like, and after the legs are shaking and shit, you're, look at you. Look at you. You thought you was sick, eh? Look at you, legs shaking. Don't make me a sandwich, fam. You know Tory had them weak. You know what I'm saying? Mike Fanny says, I honestly don't see the attraction. Holy fuck. I'm all over the place with this shit here. I honestly don't see the attraction. She's not even that attractive. She's pretty hot still. Don't do that. Don't do that, family. Meg Thee Stallion, she's a baddie still. You know what I'm saying? Not as bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think she's overrated, but she's definitely a very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And like when you see her in person, like all that womanness, you're like, holy, that ass is fat. God damn. And nigga called her a butterface. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my.
Butterface. Rockboy Ninja says nothing special. You know what it is too? They be wearing mad makeup. Look at this. Like when you got to get on camera, and it's not like to their detriment, like women's detriment. Like the men on camera, like you see Charlamagne on camera, the nigga got mad makeup on. Like when he does the TV shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're podcasting or you're doing the radio, whatever, it's whatever. But when fucking you're doing like television stuff and like that, they actually put on more makeup than is actually even needed. You guys are killing this girl. Holy shit. Yo. I think, and big salute to Star, okay? Because people are going to be like, I know in the comments later on in the rebroadcast, they're going to be like, look at this old head. This nigga think he's Star. Who does he think he is? Well, Star is the freaking godfather. This is where we're getting. All of us are Star babies, okay? If y'all want to get that twisted, then you can get it twisted as much as you want. We all Star babies, okay? But I say that to say, he's got a pretty vicious, what he calls troll babies. But the comment gang up here in Toronto, we're kind of harsh too. We ain't got no mercy on this girl. Just killing her. Holy shit. I'm there reading the comments. I'm just like, I'm trying to stay focused, but y'all are just eating her alive. Holy frick. Is she that bad? You know what I'm saying? I think she's a nice girl. You know what it is? People don't like her now. This is what happened, fam. She's starting to get that same thing of like what Nicki Minaj got. Right? Where like people started seeing other sides of her, and then when things happen, they're like, we don't believe you. Oh, the trolls are on you a little bit too much? Well, deal with it. There's a big thing to being likable when you're in this industry. If you're known as like an enemy or a public enemy number one in some kind of way, like you're the antagonist, let's say, doesn't mean that you don't make money out there. Like people consume your shit because they like the antagonist too, right? But when like trouble happens, they're less inclined to be like, yeah, you telling the truth, I believe you. No, they go with the person who they like more. We believe him. We like him better. We like his songs better. He raps better than you. You lying. You know what I'm saying? Royalty, yo, I don't know why they oh, you know why? Because you put FK and YouTube is kind of tripping. I'm gonna read what you said though. Royalty 416 says, bruh, she's throwing dirt on the city's name. I don't fuck with it. I don't, me neither, fam. It's not right. However, if she's not lying, doesn't mean, yeah, throw dirt on the whole city's name. But it's like if he was from Cali, she'd be like, this punk ass Cali nigga shot me. She's like, this bitch ass Toronto nigga shot me. They don't even call him this bitch ass Canada nigga shot me. Okay. If that's what you think, let's go to court. You know what I'm saying? September, we'll know a little bit more about what's going to happen. And like one of the callers said earlier, lie detector test. We'll see if that pops off. If you get the lie detector test, holy, it's going to be spicy. Do remember, hit that like button. Make sure to hit them likes. Let's get us up there in the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be pumping this back up on the rebroadcast. We'll definitely keep our eyes open about what's going on with that. There's a couple more things I wanted to touch on before we get off of this today. Oh, I did a vlog. Do you know Toronto rappers? Do you know them? Some people are like, why are you asking these guys? They're not going to know nothing about it. That's the point. I want to just ask the regular person on the road, because hip-hop is the biggest genre. Okay? Hip-hop is the biggest genre out there. So there's some rap artist that even the person who doesn't listen to that much rap listens to or heard of or likes. So if I go and walk up to a brother with fucking Omiri's on and a nice Balenciaga hoodie, he's gonna be like, yeah, I like French, I like Doovie, I like Mula First, you know what I mean? Yo, what's going on with that top 5 in the milkshake? Like, fam, duh. I'm not gonna go talk to them. You already know all of the. It's a pointless vlog if I go up to one of the man them. And I still went up to a couple of the man them. It wasn't even like I didn't. But balance. You know what I'm saying? Some people who, stereotypically, let's say, look like one of the man them, and I was right, because I'd be right with my stereotypes. And a couple of like what we call carré, squares. Rappers today. All right. So let's start with who are your favorite Toronto rappers? Period. Just to get a kind of litmus test of where you guys are at.
I'm really enthralled with the talent of the Weeknd. I just think he's like a true artist. Okay.
Do people think the Weeknd is a rapper? Like the average, like casual listener? Is the Weeknd a rapper to them? Because it's not just this guy right here who said that. I've seen other people say, oh, the Weeknd? I'll show you another person right now. Watch this. I'll pull it up on the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WeLoveHipHopNetwork. And make sure to subscribe to our Clips channel. We got the shits for you. And run up the motherfucking views. I'm gonna find this out.
And we get the wipeouts. Hold on.
I have to put my own YouTube videos because shit. On the channel. The Shirax on the beat right there. Hit him up, Shirax.mp3 on Instagram. I want to get to somebody who also said the Weeknd, who you would think, just from stereotype.
Okay.
Weeknd. Told you. Hold on, let me show you what I put there. Editing Rick. If you want to get a proper edit for your shit done, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people out there who be thinking they make some hot shit, but like, holla at your boy. I got you. Why everybody thinking the Weeknd is a rapper? Did I miss something? Is rapping and singing the same all of a sudden? Where was I? Because I never heard The Weeknd rap a lyric in my life. I heard him sing some dope tunes about smashing cokehead chicks and having good debauchery. But I never heard him spit it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because this is like the 10th person who's like, The Weeknd. It's like, nigga, he don't rap. Or is there such a lack of names that come to mind that the average person just, just call him a rapper too, because I don't know any other Canadian rappers or Toronto rappers to be specific. So Weeknd, yeah. Because that's who I'm listening to. I ain't listening to the rest of them. Sorry. Is that what's happening? Because if that's what's happening, that sucks for y'all. I guess for us, because we're a hip hop network, but like I don't rap no more, so I don't really care about getting my raps out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like to be a household name amongst homie here. I won't show this guy here. He'll know who you are. Watch this. He'll know who you are.
East End rappers, Auburn rappers, all over the place. Connection rappers, like I love.
Like he's not even saying Jaden Finch or West End. He's like the man's specific. East End, Driftwood. Like he'll know who you are or who you is. Or you know what I mean. But like these guys back here, you want him to know who you are too. Not just the man them. It's easy to get the attention of the man them. We're from the hood. People are already like, yo, we're gravitating towards the hood shit. The hood dictates the cool. But once the cool or said cool is dictated, he needs to know about it. He needs to be one of the default names when he says Drake, Tory Lanez, and the Crook. I listen to them all the time. That's when you're going to start seeing this quote unquote scene become a self-sustaining scene. When like the average Toronto rapper, once they pass a certain threshold of views and stuff like that, which I'm talking about upwards of 1 million, they're doing all the right things in their hometown where like everybody knows who they are. So now when they do a show, it's one, safer because it has to be in such a big venue that the security all just comes intact and the promoter's like, it's a no-brainer. I'm booking him. And two, you're not only going to have hood people there, you're going to have a balance. You could still be talking about hood shit, but this guy is going to show up and this guy will show up too. Man like Big Norm.
Women's size 11 and a half, aka 10 men's.
You want the hip hop heads to show up, like the heads, like the people who are like, all I listen to is hip hop, as well as the people who are like, I listen to hip hop sometimes, and then I listen to Blink 182 and a little bit of whatever else that, you know, some EDM, whatever else white people listen to. I'm playing. But not playing. Yeah, you want that. You want it all. Right? So when I do these experiments, these surveys, I'm making sure that I talk to a span of different types of people. Like, for example, I'll give you these guys here. These mans here, they knew about everybody. Watch them.
J.E.
Okay.
Castro.
Since even before people were Asian. Okay, this guy's a bad guy. It wasn't until like. Dope. What about you, sir?
I'll probably give it to Houdini,
Okay.
Berna, and or probably JD too.
Nice. Okay, so you guys.
These guys didn't name one mainstream person. I was like, who's your favorite Toronto rappers? They're like, French, Jay Neat, you know what I'm saying? Like, just drawing for bare underground names. Therefore, we have the potential. You know what I'm saying? We could have it where, like, these guys are, like, fans of Toronto hip-hop who live here. I'm from a time where that shit wasn't a popular thing to do. It wasn't cool to do that. If I was doing this same vlog back in 2006, we would not have this many names in the vlog. Trust me. Anybody who's old enough who's in this chat knows what I'm talking about. Okay? We would not be able to even find two youths like this or two gentlemen like this who will be able to just list off a bunch of like Toronto rappers that they listen to and they like know off the top of their head. It's just not even possible. Drake wasn't even popping like that. Drake wasn't popping. So I'm talking about 2006. So people would say Cardinal. And if you ask them what their favorite is, like the average Toronto fan walking down the street, Toronto person, they probably might say Maestro, Cardinal. But what if they're not into like the dancey type of stuff like that? They're into the more thuggy shit. My point is, it wasn't as cool to be like, I'm into Toronto rap back in the days. Our scene was there, but it wasn't as strong. There's a lot of pioneers there, and there was a lot of street rap that was being created at the same time. All those times when the Real Toronto came out and Rap Sheets and all that, there was mad niggas putting in work in the studio, putting out stuff to let people know what's going on in the streets. Right? But it wasn't popular to be a fan of Toronto rap. More times, you're just like, I'm into American shit. That's what I'm into. 2006, you ask somebody what they're into, they'll probably tell you like 50 Cent, Kanye West, Young Jeezy, maybe Ross, right? But it wasn't like, all them Canadian boys, Pressa, Smiley, you know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't enough people who were into the scene enough where you could just rail off a bunch of names. Ba, 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 ba. So we're getting something where we're getting a balance right now. We're getting some people who know, and then there's some people who we still need to get our presence even stronger. So like the average just person that I might walk up to in the street might be like, yo, come on, fam. Swagger, right? I know who he is. I listen to his shit all the time. All the time. Or that song that they play on K103, the song that they play on Flow 93 or Flow 98.7. Crazy. Love that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's even playing on Z103. My bad. Like, you want to be all over the place. And that's when you start seeing real bags, like life-changing bags. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to touch on that quick. I'm not going to stay on this super long because more times, like, holy, the sniffles are not doing it for me right now. There was one more thing I wanted to cover here before we get off of this. Killy. Where's Killy? Let's find the boy Killy. Because Killy's back. He's back. He's back. I'm going to pull this off of my page. Actually, I'll pull it up off of Killy's page. Let's do that. He has a slide on his. Big salute to Killy. He's been putting in work for a while now, independently at first. Then he got signed about almost 3 years ago to Sony. He might have got signed during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of a weird time to be signed, right? But from the time he was signed, I seen like pages and like YouTube videos that were saying the people who like check for Killy that has he fallen off? Has the hype died down? You know, is his fan base still there? I don't know, man. This looks like a lot of people to me. Can't play too much of that because like there's some music playing in there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm covering up the damn people. Hella people in there. Showing up just to see this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's a fan base. That's a core fan base. To me, he had this before he was signed. And now that he's signed, the record company's job is to take that fan base and increase on that. But if he's on his way back, hopefully he could be back and be in everybody's faces. I know a lot of times when people get signed, people start saying, well, shit, now they're not as consistent as they used to be. Now they're not dropping as much music. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're independent, you can just drop whatever you want. Right? But when you're now in the label machine, they're like, no, we need to drop in this timing. This other person that's on our roster is dropping. And, you know, this other person on this other label is having a release date this day. We want to make sure that we strategically do this, this, and this. We got to make sure we line up the radio stations and line up the podcasters and blah, whatever. Right? It's very strategic, but it takes time. And I know a lot of times artists are like, and fans too, are like, well, what happened? Now the guy's signed. We ain't hearing from you. However, if the label is going to make good in all the promises that they make to the artists when it does take the time to come out, when they do come out, it should be like off to the races. So when you finally do see a music video drop from Killy, you know, there should be a good rollout to it. Then probably be a project that follows up with it so that there'll be something where people can stream and record labels can make some money and Killy can make some money too. And then he'll probably follow it up with a tour. Boom, boom, boom. And once all those three things are done, that's like a year span of just moving around and promoting. You know, he's going to start, his publicist will start hitting up all the people. I want him to be interviewed here, 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 and here. He might have a beef pop off, a relationship, all the different things that you need to keep you in the public's attention will all happen once they press that button. Time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Northern, if you're just pulling up now, we were talking about the whole Tory Lanez debauchery and everything that was going on before. Now I'm just closing off here with some talks about our boy Killy, because he's back. His fans are hype. Watch this. Look at this guy right here. He's smiling. He's happy to see Killy. Like, this is a loyal fan base. This is like, not like months in advance that they knew he was going to be there. They probably like popped off Killy's popped. They could have popped that off like maybe even the same day. Yo, Killy's going to be right here. If you're a fan of him, show up. He's got this many people. Like, the street is full, fam. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in the record business. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Patrick Northern, you didn't know Killy's from Canada? Holy shit. See? That's the impact. He's made such an impact that now you have to get to know him to find out that he's from up here. He's from Toronto, from the East End. You know what I'm saying? Originally from the East End in Scarborough. As a young youth, moved back and forward from over here in Toronto to Van City. You know what I'm saying? Developed a lot of friends over there in Vancouver. Continue to do his music between the two places. So Vancouver claims him as well. You know what I'm saying? Born to West Indian and Filipino descent. Killy's an interesting character in this game. You know what I'm saying? He's an X factor, as they say. Because he's marketable. You know what I'm saying? He has his own look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to act like, oh yeah, all his songs and this song and that song, they're so crazy. Like, I'm not like listening to Killy music every day. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Right? But from what I do hear, when we do our reviews and different things like that, it's some cool shit. It gets fucking streams. Kids like it. I think if the record company plays their cards right and he plays his cards right, he'll be fine. I think he should pull up on us for an interview. I'm not going to get in your pockets too much, but I want to know a little bit more about the behind the scenes. I think they're cool with us. I remember once upon a time I used to have commentary, and I'm talking about like years ago, like maybe about 3 years ago, where I was like, is Killy an industry plant? And I remember making videos titling it, is Killy an industry plant, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, maybe I was trying to play devil's advocate or whatever. But there was a space of time where low-key I kind of thought he was. And I was convinced after a space of time that he wasn't, that he you know, even from different YouTube videos that I've seen and stuff like that, that him and his people around him just had a really good plan, and he's also very marketable. So when you see the early No Jumper interviews, or even when he was having beef with Lil Xan, all that 2018 time, that was all 2017, 2018 times. That was all independent. And I will take back thinking that he was an industry plant by that times. Sorry, I'm stuffed up as a motherfucker. However, if I'm wrong and he was an industry plant, then, you know, I'm wrong. Shit. They hit it really well. Okay? Mark B says, Rolling Loud Toronto announced. Thoughts? I think it's going to be a good show. I think it would be nice to see some of our up-and-coming Toronto artists get on that grand stage, and you'll definitely see a few of them. However, I don't think we're going to be as pleased with the results of the lineup as, you know, the hip-hop culture over here would want. Like, I know people are going to be like, yo, I want to see Doovie. I want to see, who else? Killer the Crook. I want to see 777 Tommy. I want to see all those guys on stage. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that would be crazy. Casper, everybody. They'll probably just have Pressa and Smiley, and that's it. From like the quote-unquote underground scene. And Killy. You know what I'm saying? Who's just like right above breaking that underground ceiling. He's just about to, if he plays his cards right. But that's probably the only three people from the up-and-coming rappers out here that will grace the Rolling Loud stage. Just my opinion. If I'm wrong, that's great. Then we'll get to see LB Spiffy. We'll get to see, I don't know, give me some names. Any of your favorite up-and-coming rappers. You might see Goldie London pop up on stage. She might still get to pop up on stage with Smiley. You know what I'm saying? If Smiley's doing a set for Rolling Loud, it would be smart for him to maybe even bring out Goldie London and introduce her to the people. But other than that, I can't really see like a huge lineup of what our culture deems the rappers that we want to see from the Toronto scene, like the Roadrunners, all these different people. They're probably not going to get the invite. If they do, great. Invite to the Rolling Loud period, probably, yeah, they're people in the scene. They might get the invite, but to be on stage, they still got to do a few more things, get in bed with the labels, pause, and or just have a few more levels to their stardom, and then you'll see them on stages like Rolling Loud and Lollapalooza and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Sorry, I would have done a longer stream. I probably would have done like 2.5 hours, to be honest. If I didn't feel like my head was like 1,000,000 pounds of stuffed up mucus. Pause. However, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I took the little cotton swab test, upload, almost poking my damn eye out. Did the test. Negative. You'll be fine. All right, so fear none. Not a super spreader. But yeah, follow me on my social media platforms, Friday Ricky Dread, DRED. Anything else, we love hiphop.ca. And hit us up on if y'all want to book some time, holla at us. Visionary Arts Center. You know what I'm saying? Classes starting soon. I'm off this, y'all. Deuces.